Hello, my name is Selena.
And my name's Theoni, and you are listening to Piping Hot.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Piping Hot. We are so excited that you've joined us today, and it's officially September, which is so weird.
I feel like this year has gone by in a blur. I don't even know what's going on because if you guys don't know, I moved into a new apartment this past weekend.
Yes.
And I love this space. I'm getting set up, whatever, but it's just really disorienting to get used to being in a new place, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm still trying to get used to that. So
definitely.
That's been the biggest thing in my life recently is just trying to get set up. And if you guys didn't know, I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast, but by the time you're listening to this, I will be a dog mom.
I know. You're going to be a dog mom. How do you feel?
I'm nervous. I keep going up and down between being really excited and being like, why did I do this?
Oh,
and I think because I've never grew up around a dog. This is all very new to me, and I knew I always wanted a dog, but it's just like crazy that it's actually happening, and I'm just really nervous, and I know I'll be fine, but it's like it's scary.
Yeah, it's like every new thing is daunting, so I totally get it. Did you have like any pets growing up?
No. I mean, I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast before. The only pet I had when I was younger was I had two fish. Their names were Irvin and Phil, but I was too scared to get a pet at home because my parents didn't want me to have pets, that I kept them in my locker at school.
Yes, I do remember this story. Yes. You told me in college, and I was like, what the fuck?
So, yeah, that's my history with pets.
Oh my God.
And anyone who listens to this who knows my parents know my... What am I trying to say? Anyone who listens to this who knows my parents knows that my parents are not dog people. So this is a big deal. So,
did you tell them that you were getting a dog? And if so, how do they feel? What do they say?
My mom just kind of smiles and nods. My dad is like, "Why are you doing that?" But he also is just like, you do you, boo-boo, you know? So that's just how they are, because they just don't see the point in having pets of any kind. So
Yes. Yeah. I can agree in that sense, because I feel like the generation of like our parents, like pets were not like companions. They were used as help. You know, like if you had a farm or anything, like they were just help, like they were nothing more than that. And so I think it's super interesting that, you know, we've come around with just how much people love their fucking dogs.
I know. Yeah, so that's where we're at.
Very nice. Yeah. Very nice.
How's everything with you been, buddy?
It's been good. It's been so crazy. Like, work is absolutely just ruining me. Like, I wake up thinking about work, and I go to sleep thinking about work. Like, I hate those kind of moments. Something's happening.
Some car alarm's going off, and I don't know what to do about it.
It better not
City
be yours.
No, it's not. I parked my car far away today.
Oh, very good. Very nice. But no, work has been fine. It's fine. I just like to remind myself that I have a job and I should be thankful, you know, like I was laid off like a month, like 2-3 months ago. So I'm like, I should be thankful to be in this position. But anyways, whatever. No, it's been good. I went back to Wisconsin for Labor Day weekend, which I realized you were just moving for Labor Day weekend, right? So you weren't able to do anything. Okay. I mean, that's fine. But yeah, I just hung out with my siblings and stuff. We went to a state park. It was just fun. So,
what'd you do at the state park?
We just like grilled, and then we were gonna go swimming, but then no one wanted to go swimming, so I was like, okay, never mind. And we played volleyball. So it was fun. It was super chill. So nice. I did write for the first time yesterday.
Whoa!
In like over a month or something. It's been wild.
So how do you feel? What made you decide to start telling me everything?
Well, one, because I haven't fucking touched it in like so long. I looked because I can save every version of a chapter in Scrivener, and because I'm psychotic, I save every version of every draft of every chapter. The last time I touched this chapter was back in March.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. It's been so long, so it was fine. I didn't finish the chapter. I just did a little bit, like nothing, no high expectations or whatever. And it felt good. Like I quickly like read over the chapter just to like get into it. Yeah. And I was like, this isn't bad, okay? Like I thought it was worse. And actually I can vibe with this, right? I just need to change it up a little bit, but it's all good. So that went really well, and then I got a rejection on a full today during work, which was really great.
I'm sorry. My gosh, I'm so over it for you.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just like I've accepted the fact that like it's fine. Like whatever. I think I'm gonna keep querying that one though, that my young adult one that you've read, just to like throw it out and chuck it out into the world. Yeah. And then when it reaches a point where it's like not going anywhere, then I'll just stop. But like,
sure,
I think it'll be fine.
It's a good book. It's a good book.
I mean, I hope it is. I don't know.
Clearly,
these agents don't fucking think it is, but it's fine.
Well, they're stupid, and I'll kill them. No, I won't.
But yeah, no. So it's good. I'm just gonna try to ease into it. Work is super busy, so I don't know how much more I can write and stuff. And I haven't been going to the gym either because I've been so tired after work that I've just been like skipping the gym. So it's like I just need to establish a different routine that like works for me. So
yeah, especially with the new job, I feel like when your schedule changes like that and the job changes and all that, you just need to like build yourself a new routine and you'll be fine. But I feel like that takes time. So
yeah. Definitely, yeah. Any other life updates from you?
I don't think so. Think so, yeah.
Cool. Okay, do we want to go into what we're reading, watching, listening to?
Yes. So this is really exciting. I'll start. I haven't read anything.
Oh, god damn it. I thought you were going to say so. I thought you were going to be like, Selena, there's this book that I've been dying to talk to you about. And I was like, oh my god, I was so excited. Damn.
I'm sorry. I know.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm still in my slump. I think, especially with the move this past weekend, I just have had no energy or like literally any time to do anything but like rot and pack.
Oh my god. I don't blame you.
I'm hoping once I'm settled in with the new pup, I'll be able to like read again, you know?
Yeah.
We can cuddle and read together, you know?
I'm so you know what? I also realized that I was a hoe and I didn't pick an August book club read for us because I was just
it was a
different state of mind.
It was a month, so we're just gonna pretend that August didn't happen. Yeah, okay.
August did not fucking happen. No, it didn't. You guys. Yes.
It's okay. We'll just move on. Either you can choose for September or I can. I don't care.
No, you can. I don't want that responsibility.
Deal. I got you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Then that's okay. Yeah. I hope the next book that you pick up is gonna be just so amazing.
Thanks.
Okay. What am I reading? So since we last recorded, I started and finished "Destroy the Day" by Bridget Kemmerer, I think is her name. So this is the young adult fantasy trilogy that I have loved, and it's the last book in the trilogy. And it was good. Okay. But I have mixed feelings on the ending. As it kept going, I was like, don't get worse, and then it kind of got worse, and then it got better, and then it got worse.
Interesting.
The ending was just too predictable for me, and it was super rushed. And I was just like,
that's always hard when it's a trilogy you really like too, and it's like, I wish we could have just made it a little longer to wrap everything up, and
or honestly cut the shit in the beginning out, and just flesh out the ending, because when I was at the end, I was like, oh my god, I feel like we're not wrapping this up correctly, you know?
Yeah, that's tough.
I know, but regardless, I still enjoyed it. It was a super fun book just to read and vibe. I forgot that the main guy character is hot as fuck, and so I was here for it.
Heck yeah.
So that was a nice reminder. And then now I'm reading Caraval by Stephanie Garber.
I feel like I've seen that.
Yes, it's a young adult fantasy book. It's the first book in a trilogy, but the only reason why I'm reading it is because the spin-off I've heard is top tier, but you have to read this trilogy first because the spin-off like feeds directly into the world or the characters or whatever.
Got it.
So I have to get through these 3 books and then I can finally get to the spin-off.
Okay, so no easy feat, but you'll get there. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be worth it.
Yeah, it's totally fine. But yeah, that is what I'm reading for now.
Nice.
What are you watching?
Okay, so The Bachelorette just finished up. The finale was an absolute crapshoot. Okay?
Wait, question. Did you keep up with the season or no?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes,
Wait,
I watched the entire Bachelorette season. Yeah,
I did.
Yes, you did know because I mentioned
No, I did.
Yes, you did. I mentioned it every time we recorded the podcast. I did.
I'm a bad friend. Okay,
remember,
I got it.
No, my God, no, you're not. No, it's because I love Jenn, so I was like, I feel like I have to watch this season. So I just feel horrible for her. Yes. But you know what? Yes. She's gonna be on Dance with the Stars now, and she's gonna F it up. I'm so excited, which also I'll talk about later, but I'm very excited. So I watched a Bachelorette. That's all done. Claim to Fame also wrapped up since we last recorded. Nice. So I'm done watching that. It was so good. I just freaking love that show. And then I have been watching a little Modern Family, a little Sopranos, and then Only Murders in the Building season 4 just started airing. So I've watched season 1 and I'm like halfway through I've watched episode 1 and now I'm halfway through episode 2.
Got it. Yes. Okay, very nice. Wow, you are like booked with what you're watching.
I am booked with my shows right now.
Yeah, so. That's great. That's great. Nice.
What are you watching?
I am not as booked as you.
Fair.
I haven't watched anything. Jack's not really watching anything. When we do watch something, it's not anything like we're tied to. Yeah. So we have actually been rewatching episodes of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, the best. When is the next season coming out?
I have no clue, but I need it.
I need it immediately. I love that show.
It's so funny, and it's just like so easy to turn on.
It is.
And just watch, and then it's just like every episode is just jaw-dropping crazy shit. Like
they are continuously just horrible people, and it's the funniest thing.
Yes. So that's just been fun to like have on the background as like we settle in for the night. So, but yeah, I mean nothing much really. So
nice.
Yeah. Nice. What are you listening to?
So I've been listening to a lot of the album we will be talking about today, obviously. Yeah. And then I haven't been listening to a ton outside of that, to be quite honest, that I haven't talked about. But that's the biggest thing. I feel like it came out at a good time just because I was a little bit getting into a slump. Same. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at with my music stuff.
I'm literally in the same boat, listening to what we're going to talk about today. I feel like, okay, here's the thing. See, now I feel like before I was being gaslit, but now I feel validated that Spotify's algorithm fucking sucks. And it's keeping me stuck in like the same stupid like loop of music, which again, don't get me wrong, I like that music, like there's a reason why I'm listening to it, but it's like I want to listen to something different, and it's just keeping me
too. And you know what I had to do, and this is gonna make me sound like such a hater for these two people, but it's not, I'm not actually like a full-on hater, okay? But my Spotify kept playing Chaperone and Taylor Swift songs continuously on every single playlist that I had to like go on their profiles and click not listen, because those two in particular, I'm not sure why. It's probably because the other music I listen to is like very much in the same vein as them. But I was like, I don't mind listening to them sometimes, but it's in everything, and I need it to stop.
That's crazy because I don't even get any suggested artists like adjacent to stuff. Like it's always the same artist. It's always Sam Smith. It's always Dua Lipa. It's always Taylor Swift. It's always Fletcher. Like it's literally the same 4 artists that I get. And it's like, again, it's fine that I'm getting the same 4 artists because it's like I like them, but I'm not going out of the space. Like they're not even recommending other shit.
That's so stupid.
Yes.
That's
so
the whole
annoyed.
point of the playlist is to like get things that might be your vibe based on that.
Yes.
Like, oh my gosh. That's so annoying.
Anyways. Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, pop culture.
Pop culture. Yes. You took my one and only one. So
what was my only one? The Dance with the Stars cast?
I was going to talk about the Bachelorette finale with Jenn.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
But we can give a quick recap of what happened. Okay. Do you want to share since it was on your list?
No, because I didn't watch it, but I did see clips of it on TikTok, and I just wanted to have a discussion on just the way that it went down.
Yes. So for those of you who don't watch, basically Jenn the Bachelorette had 2 final guys, Devin and Marcus. Marcus is the Army veteran where they had like amazing chemistry the whole time. She told him that she loved him first and he just couldn't say it back. He really struggles with like emotional vulnerability. So then finally it came to a point where she's like, I can't wait around for that anymore. And he finally said it back, but then she kind of broke it off anyway. So then Devin, he's it's very much like flip-flop. Devin is the one who told Jenn he loved her first, and it took a while for Jenn to like say it back, but then to prove herself, Jenn ended up proposing to Devin. So that's how they ended up propose. But then post-filming, during a happy couple weekend and all the drama and stuff, basically Devin broke up with Jenn over a phone call and was like, I regret it. I don't think I really loved you, like blah, blah, blah. And after the final rose, they made Jenn watch the proposal.
Which is sickening.
Like it was
That's
sickening. And it was just like horrible. And apparently like Devin, the day after he broke it off with Jenn, followed Maria, and Maria was supposedly supposed to be the Bachelorette before she turned it down.
Yes.
And just all this drama. And so Jenn basically got blindsided and screwed over, and it was just horrible. I feel so bad for her.
Yes. It pisses me off the way that, because she as a person is so amazing and great. I feel like she has the charisma to be the Bachelorette. Like it just felt like she was just the whole package.
Yeah.
And to have her season end like that is horrendous. It's so horrible. Like
it's very. I don't know if you watch or people listening watched Hannah Brown's season, but which also ended horribly. To me, it was very reminiscent of that because even some of the guys on there were reminiscent of some of Hannah Brown's guys. So it.
My God.
Yeah, it was
they need to do better fucking casting then.
They do. They straight up do.
Well,
100%.
I heard, because you're right, Maria did talk about how she was actually slated to be the Bachelor, and she was actually doing fittings and everything for that, but then she dropped out, so they brought in Jenn. But what I heard is that they cast the people before they finalize who the Bachelorette is.
They literally
and I'm like,
do,
why?
And that's a known thing.
Why though? Like that doesn't. Why? I don't like. Clearly, the guys who were already casted were prepping for Maria as the Bachelorette. So why wouldn't you scrap everyone and make sure that Jenn actually has guys who want, I don't know, whatever. That's like me trying to be considerate, but it's reality TV. Of course they're not going to be considerate, you know?
Yeah. So it was a crapshoot, but it goes into my point, which my only pop culture, which I'm very excited to talk about, is the Dancing with the Stars season 33 cast was announced. If you guys know me, you know I literally live for Dance with the Stars. Yeah. And Jenn is on it. One of the Bachelors is on it, which will be super interesting because we've never seen a Bachelor and a Bachelorette on the same season of Dancing with the Stars. And Jenn was on Joey's season. So they like dated each other. So it's super interesting.
Oh, yes, you are right. Wait, he is in the same cast, right?
Yep. So it's super interesting. I think it's a really good cast. There's a couple of randos, but I'm really excited for I'm really excited for it. So it'll be good.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. Yes. Do you have any other pop culture? That's all that I had.
I feel like it was a slow week for pop culture. And maybe it's because I just really wasn't on social media a lot these past couple weeks, but...
Same. Yeah, maybe I've been living under a rock, so you guys tell us.
Alrighty, should we get into our topic today?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, tell us what we're going to be talking about today.
Alrighty, so today, Peony and I will be discussing Sabrina Carpenter's newest album that she dropped a couple weeks ago called Short and Sweet.
Yes.
And I'm so excited to talk about it. And we're also going to go see her in concert in October as well. So it's been highly anticipated for me just because we did buy concert tickets. Mm-hmm. So I was very eager to see what her vibe would be. Because again, I think I told you before, I really did like emails I couldn't send.
Me too.
But honestly, compared to this album, I now realize just how fucking sad emails I can't send is. Mm-hmm. It's just such... It's I don't want to say it's a huge pivot or whatever. It's still very Sabrina Carpenter, but it's there's such a big distinction between the two albums.
Well, it almost feels and everyone says Ariana's mother, Sabrina's daughter, but it almost feels to me the flip of what Sweetener and Thank You Next were, where it's Thank You Next to me was a little bit sadder or...
Oh, wait, Thank You Next was sadder. Positions was fun.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
But
I was what?
You see what I'm saying. Yes.
You're right.
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah,
do you have any other overall thoughts? Any...
Yeah, I just have to say... I really liked it overall. I think it's a really, really good album. There are a couple of songs on there that are not totally my taste, but I think they are very Sabrina Carpenter. They're reminiscent of the songs to me on Emails I Can't Send, where they I like them, but it's just not ones I lean towards. And but I really liked it overall. I think it was super cheeky and super fun and very much what I think Sabrina Carpenter's brand is now. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, I agree. I was a little unsure of just the way that she flipped genres in the album.
Yep.
But honestly, as I kept listening, I was like, okay, this actually fits. Because I feel like her thing is not her sound. I think... here's the thing. I think it is her sound, but I also think what's even more powerful is her wordplay, and I think that carries throughout the entire album. But also, like you said, it's very Sabrina Carpenter. So I felt I was fine with some of the slower songs. Compared to the more upbeat ones, but
I totally agree because I'm thinking specifically as you're talking of Slim Pickens, which is a country song, but it still kind of works because the lyrics are still cheeky like they are in the other songs, and she's sassy, so that vibe carries through even though the song is different. So I agree.
Correct.
If it didn't have that, I feel like it would seem less cohesive, but it does.
I agree. Yep. Yeah. No, I really, really like this album.
Yeah.
I don't know if it can top my favorite album for this year, but it's pretty fucking close.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Wait, is your favorite album of the year Eternal Sunshine?
Yes.
Okay, thank God.
Yes.
I just
That's a masterpiece.
Okay, thank you.
And then it's really close with Beyonce, and then I think it's this one.
Yeah. It's just been a good year for music, and everyone is bringing out their A game. I feel like it's
it's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
But I think she did such a good job. I feel like she's found her sound and her vibe, and I'm obsessed.
Same.
Yes.
Okay, do we want to get into our top 3 songs?
Yes. Okay. You have honorable mentions? Because I do.
Yeah, I do.
I limited myself to 3 honorable mentions.
Oh, I have 5.
You stupid one.
That's half the fucking album.
No, like literally. But I was like, okay, so either I'm gonna put like the entire rest of the album, or I'm gonna put these 3. So I chose to put the 3. But yes.
Wow. Okay. So
trying to be better.
You go first with your honorable mentions. Are these ranked, or are they just like general honorable mentions?
I would say they're ranked, but they're all kind of close.
Got it.
So my third honorable mention is "Don't Smile," which I think is just a really good song. It's different than what I usually like, but I just think it's a really good song. Like, objectively, it's a good song.
Very nice. Okay.
Then my next honorable mention, my number 2 is "Coincidence," which is so interesting because my roommate Emily, that's like the one on the album she doesn't really like, but I just feel like "Coincidence," like I love her falsetto in it. I love how the guitar, it kind of feels like a breath of fresh air. Like, I don't know. Like, I just really like it.
And it's so snarky. I love how snarky it is.
Yes. Yes. And then my first honorable mention is "Juno," which that song is very nice. Good. I'm
Question.
Yes.
Do you know what Juno is?
Yeah, it's like the movie.
You don't know how many TikToks I've come across where people are like, "What's Juno? What's Juno?" I'm like, "Am I old? What is happening?"
Old. How do people not know Juno?
God. I don't know.
That's like such an iconic movie, I feel.
I know. I immediately clacked it when I saw the set list, or not the set list, the soundtrack list. And I was like, "Oh, Juno, the movie." And then I listened to the song. I was like, "Oh yeah, this is definitely Juno." And I was like, and then people online were like, "Oh, she finally confirmed that it is about the movie Juno." I was like,
"Oh, I thought it would be about you."
I know. What other Juno am I missing?
Literally.
Okay. Okay. God, good. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. But I just think that song's really good. That one almost made it into my top 3, but I think I just think it's really good. It just feels like such a Sabrina. It feels like the song that like mixes her slower songs with like the more upbeat ones. Like, I just love it. So good.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Very nice.
Yes. Are your honorable mentions ranked?
They are.
Oh, okay, great.
So my 5th honorable mentions and moving up to 1. So my 5th is Juno.
Okay.
Again, I just think it's so fun, and I just love that she speaks her truth, because hasn't everyone felt that way once, at least, like, I'm like, girl, I get it. So my 4th is "Coincidence." Again, just thinking it's so snarky. I just love it. My 3rd is "Dumb and Poetic," which
so good.
This one was really, really hard, because I think it's one of her. I think it's just written so beautifully, but so love the honestly. Yes. So I just, this one was really hard, but I love "Dumb and Poetic." Second is actually "Sharpest Tool." It's just so catchy. Theoni, I cannot stop singing it. It's so fucking catchy. It's so catchy.
Okay, I feel like I might need to give it another listen, because that's one that didn't stick out to me.
No.
So I'll give it another listen just for you, okay?
It's a slower song, yes. But her lyrics, it's just, and the melody, it's just so good. It's honestly surprised me a little bit, because I was like, oh, I can't get it out of my head. Yeah. It's just, I love it.
Those are the best songs, so when it surprises you.
Yes. Yeah. And then my number 1 honorable mention is "Taste."
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
Okay. Yeah, those are my honorable mentions. Do you want to start with your 3rd favorite song?
Yes, I guess I will. So,
what is it? Wait. So your honorable mentions were "Coincidence," Juno, and what else?
Don't Smile.
So your 3rd has to be either
don't completely take on my top 3 though, because I know you know, but just
I know. Okay, I'm gonna guess that your 3 is "Taste."
Okay, so my 3rd is not "Taste."
Oh!
My 3rd is "Good Graces."
Really?
Yes.
What?
I think "Good Graces" is such a good song.
It's so good.
I think
it's so Ariana
catchy.
Grande coded.
It's even the beginning, like the little or like not the little guitar. I feel like and I've seen other people say this as well, I feel like Good Graces is almost like the nonsense of this album.
Oh,
just in the way it plays, you know?
Yes.
But I love it. I think it's so catchy, very Ariana Grande coded, so are we surprised? We shouldn't be.
No. Right.
Yeah, I just think it's so catchy. Mm-hmm. I love the dances on TikTok for this song. Like,
they're so good.
They're so good.
So good.
I wish I could do that. Like,
I know.
Every time I see it, I wish I could do that.
We should do that before the concert.
Yes, we should, and absolutely mess it up, but do it anyway. I think we should
exactly.
do that. Yes, but that is my number 3.
Very nice. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to guess my number 3?
No.
No.
I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
I'm scared. I'm
no.
I'm scared.
No. Don't. No, absolutely not. Please take it back.
I think the only thing I feel pretty confident about is your number 1.
Oh,
but I'm not going to guess that yet.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's pretty confident, but we'll get there, okay?
Okay.
My number 3 is Slim Pickens.
Oh, wow.
Which came as a surprise to me.
Yes.
Came to a surprise to me, but honestly, it is so interesting in the same way that Sharpest Tool has come to the top. Slim Pickens came to the top.
It's a sleeper pick.
Yes. When I first listened to the album, I was like, not me, but good for you, Sabrina.
Yeah.
And I kept coming back to it as I kept listening to the album. I was like, wait a second. First of all, I think it's it's not really different, but I think it's different for her.
Yes.
As you look at the album as a whole, I think it is different for her. I think it's just so gorgeous, though. I think her vibrato, her little tiny vibrato in this entire song is so gorgeous. I love her head voice. I think this entire album, she really shined with her head voice.
I agree.
The high notes that she can, like, reach and the way that she floats. Like, this... I think the high notes in Slim Pickens are so great. And then also, too, I think it's just really... I think it has that, like, Sabrina sass to it.
Yes, I agree.
I think I just love it. But I really do.
The way that you're saying it showcases her head voice, but Slim Pickens also, I feel like her vocal control in this song is so strong.
Yeah, the runs,
the head voice, but also her lowest register during the verse. Like, I feel like this is a perfect example of, like, what her voice can do. You know,
it's just so gorgeous, and I find myself singing it all the time. So,
Pickens, yeah, it's a good song. Yes, it is a good song.
Okay, what is your number 2? If your number 3 was Good Graces,
okay, so my number 2 is Bedchem.
I knew it.
I think that song. Something about the beginning of it is so, like, 90s R&B vibes.
It is so nice.
That I love. But then it's so cheeky. The lyrics, the vibe of it, the beat, everything about it is so catchy. I'm like, the more I talk about it, the more I'm like, is this my number 1? I'm not sure. My number 1 and my number 2 are so, like, close to me.
Got it.
But this song... I don't know. It stood out to me immediately. I haven't gotten sick of it. I want to listen to it all the time. Yeah. I'm just truly obsessed.
Again, with her fucking head voice, like the way that the chorus hits is amazing.
Yes.
Like, it's so catchy. It's so 90s. It's like such a vibe. Like, it's so good.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your number 2?
Do you want to guess? No, you don't want to guess.
I just want to guess your number 1.
Oh, got it. Well, my number 2 was also Bedchem.
I thought that was your number 1.
Oh, no!
Wait, now I'll definitely have to guess your number 1.
Oh, my God. Okay. No, I love Bedchem. Again, like I said, I think it's a vibe, and I think it's super fun. I will say, when she was going into the chorus, I thought she was going to say, like, I think we'd have really good sex or whatever, because it rhymes the way. And then she said Bedchem. I was like, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
But that's clever, though. Like, that's so freaking clever.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, what is your number 1?
Do you want to guess?
It has to be, well, because you already said Bedchem. You already said Juno. The only one that you haven't said is, and yeah, you already said Good Graces. The only one you haven't said is Taste.
And that is my number 1.
Shut up! No way!
love that song. And sometimes it's hard for me to choose, like, my favorite being, like, a single because it feels basic. But this song is so freaking catchy, and it is, like, it feels like a quintessential pop song. Like, it is so freaking good. Yeah. I don't know. I'm literally obsessed with it. I don't know what to say. The music video is freaking iconic. Yes. Like, again, I feel like she took notes from the school of Ariana Grande about having old movie references in her music videos. And, like, I think having Jenna Ortega in the music video was so smart because I love her too. I feel like they just had good chemistry and, like, the acting is good, and I can't say enough good things about that song. Yeah, honestly.
Like, there's a reason why she put it as her #1 track. Yes. Like, she was swinging out the gate, and I love that.
It was such a good opener, and I was honestly surprised. This is just a random thought, but Taste Made Sense is the opener. I'm almost surprised that Juno wasn't the closer. It kind of felt like a closer song.
See, the thing is, Don't Smile, right?
Yeah.
Against Don't Smile feels like a closer song to me. Okay, so if it was one or the other, it would have to be, for me personally, Don't Smile.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense.
It's funny because I think we've kept up with Sabrina, or at least I have, that I've known about all this drama with Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. That it's funny that everyone else has now resurfaced this, where I was like, I knew this was happening.
See, okay, I've kept up with Sabrina, but I guess I didn't understand how deep it ran or how much there was to it. And I think... I mean, I'm not about the hating women thing, and I'm sure a lot of it is coincidence. Yes. Pun intended. But just Camila's vibe for her newest album, her hair, everything.
Isn't that crazy?
Interesting.
And isn't it crazy that the first fucking line Sabrina sings on her album is that I leave quite an impression? It's diabolical. She's so smart.
She's so
smart because she does leave an impression. It's wild. It's wild.
Oh, I love it. I eat that drama up.
Me too.
I eat it up.
Me too.
Up. Yes.
Okay. Do you want to guess my number one?
I need to. Okay, so tell me the ones. I'm looking at the list right now.
You can't. No, I can't tell you anymore. You have to just remember it in your head, in your heart.
So you said Bedchem, Slim Pickens. I need to look at the list. Sharpest Tool. Did you say Dumb and Poetic?
Yes.
Yes. You said Juno.
Yep.
Okay. You didn't say Good Graces.
No.
This is an interesting thing we got here. Okay. I would say maybe your number one is Good Graces.
You're correct.
Okay. Heck yeah.
Well, I was going to be like, oh, watch it be espresso.
Oh my God. No. Well, you know what's crazy? Neither of us put Please, Please, Please or espresso.
I know. Which, again, it's not bad, right? There's a reason why they were singles on the album, right? But, like, as a whole, though, like, they're not my favorite. And maybe because it's also been overplayed, too. Yes. So, like, I don't know.
Okay, but tell me about Good Graces.
Fucking love Good Graces, okay? Inject that into my fucking veins because you're right. You're right. It is Ariana Grande-esque. Yeah. And there's a reason why I love it so much.
Yes.
Like, it's just so good, so catchy. It's such a vibe. I just love it. And it's so sassy. It's so sassy.
It makes you want to dance. It makes you want to just, like, vibe. Yeah. It makes you feel sassy. Like, it's everything. It's everything. Yes,
like, I can't wait to be in a stadium with her singing Good Graces. Like,
oh my God.
Shit.
Oh my God. We are going to be popping off.
Yes. It's going to be so much fun. So.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Very nice. That was good.
I just love this album. I love it.
I know. Yeah, same. Okay. Top 3 lyrics.
Yes.
Do we want to do that? Okay.
Sure. You go first this time, though.
Okay, I do have an honorable mention.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There's only one.
Alrighty.
Only one.
Okay.
My only honorable mention is the whole hook and bridge for Sharpest Tool because it is so catchy. And the way that she does her lyrics where it's like the last word in the previous sentence is the first word in the next sentence, and the way that she connects it all, it's so catchy and I love it, and the bridge is so good and so shady, so you should listen to Sharpest Tool. Okay,
Heck yes.
my third, they're not really ranked, but
me too. It's
fine.
It's hard to rank lyrics.
Yes, yeah. So my one of my favorite lyrics is from Dumb and Poetic. It is, well, you crashed the car and abandoned the wreckage. Fuck with my head like it's some kind of fetish. Don't think you understand. Just because you act like one doesn't make you a man. And I'm like, oh, drop that mic, girl. Like, that was a fucking bar.
That was a bar. Yes.
Like, it's so scathing. It's so, like, oh, my God. I love it. Even though it's such a slow song.
Yes,
you know?
but that's what I mean. That song is so gentle, but then the words really cut. So it's so interesting.
Yeah.
Well, one of my favorite lyrics, I just have to say it was also in Dumb and Poetic. So I'll say this one first.
Okay.
It says, you're so sad there's no communication, but baby, you put us in this situation. You're running so fast from the hearts that you're breaking. Like, even just the first part of that is enough for me, that you're so sad there's no communication, but baby, you put us in this situation. Yeah. It's just... I love that lyric because I think it's so relatable for what dating as a woman is like a lot of the time, where it's like these men complain and they complain about these things, but then it's like, you're the one who did this, you're the one who asked for this. Or it's like, oh, when I finally set a boundary, then you're gonna be like, why is this happening? And it's like, this is your fault.
Yes, like there's a reason why we're here, you know? It takes two to tango.
Yes, it sure does.
But sometimes it takes one. Just kidding. I don't know. I'm kidding.
That doesn't even make sense.
I don't know. I don't think it makes sense. Okay. My second one, okay? My second favorite lyric is from Taste, okay?
Oh.
It's, you can have him if you like. I've been there, done that once or twice. And singing about it don't mean I care. Yeah, I know. I've been known to share. Which, here's the thing. I think another thing about Sabrina Carpenter and her Sabrina-esque style is that she is really good at, like, self-reflection, or at least making fun of herself, or just addressing the obvious of, like, you know, she's, like, very in tune with her fans and pop culture and stuff. And the fact that she put I've been known to share is psychotic and crazy, considering the other drama she was involved with too.
Olivia and Joshua.
Yes!
I mean, that's crazy.
It's so crazy.
But then I think back to emails I can't send, right? And, like, specifically when she's saying, like, because I liked a boy, like, all these horrible things are said about me just because I liked a guy. And now she's like, I've been known to share whatever. Yeah. Now I'm doing it again. Ha ha.
Yes, exactly.
Like, she feels very empowered.
Yes. And she, like, knows to play into that. And I love that about her, you know?
Yes, me too.
So, yeah. What about you? What's your second?
Okay, the second one I will bring up is from Bedchem, which this is the clip that's all over TikTok, but this is just, to me, such a Sabrina lyric. I don't know other artists who could put these lyrics in a song and not make it incredibly stupid. Okay?
Oh wait, I know exactly what you're saying.
It is come right on me. I mean camaraderie. Said you're not in my time zone, but you want to be. Where art thou? Why not uponeth me? See it in my mind. Let's fulfill the prophecy. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. If anyone else but Sabrina Carpenter tried to sing that, we'd be like, no. You are weird. Yeah. You are literally weird. But somehow the voice she sings it with the background and the vibe of the song, it's so cheeky and so funny.
It's like, so funny.
it made me laugh out loud, but I just love it. And I love singing it. And
me
I'm
too!
Just obsessed. I'm obsessed.
I can't wait to scream that in a stadium as well as I'm working late because I'm a singer.
Yes,
literally. I can't wait to like scream these in a stadium because they're going to be so much fun with a huge crowd.
It's so iconic. Literally iconic.
Yes, I love... Oh my... It's just... She's so silly, goofy, funny.
She is. She's a silly, goofy girl.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. My last favorite lyric is from Lie to Girls.
So is mine.
Shut up!
Yes.
Shut up. Oh my god, wait. What if it's the same?
I don't know. I'll die.
Okay, you know what? Okay, here. I'll read mine. This is from Lie to Girls. It says, we love to read the cold hard facts and swear they're incorrect. We love to mistake butterflies for cardiac arrest. That wasn't the same, right?
It wasn't the same, but also an amazing lyric.
I love it because I think what she does a really good job at in this entire song too is just the delusion that we can get into, and it's just the way that she has captured it, not just like saying, oh, like we're delulu, like the way that she like portrays delusion in Lie to Girls, I think is just so clever, but also like really like, oh, that's like so powerful and truthful because that is true, you know?
No, literally. And I mean, the reasons that you just said are kind of why I like the lyrics that I picked out, but the ones I picked out said, like you, they'll just lie to themselves. You don't have to lie to girls. If they like you, they'll just lie to themselves. Don't I know it better than anyone else? Specifically in that, I think you don't have to lie to girls. If they like you, they'll just lie to themselves. Yeah. Which that is delusion to a point, but I would have never thought to describe it that way, but then she did, and like you said, it's like, that is such a unique way to describe delusion when you're in a relationship where it's like, I am blinded to everything because I like you. You don't have to do it because if a girl likes you, they'll do it.
Like, you don't have to be delusional because I will do it for you. You know, like, it's crazy the way that she went about that in that song.
Like, yes, and I think Lie to Girls is one of my favorite lyrically, not one of my favorite songs at all, but it's really good lyrically, I think.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Wow.
Do you have any other thoughts about the album? Any lingering feelings?
No, not really. Just that I've truly been vibing with it for the past couple of weeks.
Me
it's
too.
Been super fun.
Yes, I agree. And I don't see myself stopping to listen to it anytime soon.
Yeah.
I really don't. Because I really, really like it. I think... because I always, every time I listen, there's another lyric I notice or another thing. And it's just such a good album. She crushed it.
I know.
She crushed it.
Ugh. Damn.
I'm obsessed.
Yes. I'm so excited for the concert. So.
Me too. We got to figure out what we're wearing.
Oh my God. I was just going to say we should coordinate outfits.
Yes, we have to.
You're right.
Okay. But anyways, do you want to tell everyone what we'll be listening to next week?
Next week, we will be watching and reviewing and talking about Emily in Paris Part 2, which you guys, if you've already listened to Part 1, you know our feelings, but we gotta finish out the season. We gotta
finish out the season. I am really hoping it turns around because Part 1 was pretty disappointing, and I needed to come back. I needed to go back.
I know. So I don't know. I'm hopeful, right? But now that what's his face is gone,
Alfie. Now
that Alfie's gone, like I don't feel invested.
I know. He was
like,
so
who do I care about? I know he was. So that's what we'll be talking about next time. Yeah.
Yes. Well, thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.